What's up guys, Buckling1 here and welcome to some Halo 5 on my channel for the first time ever. Halo has featured on my channel. I wasn't sure whether I was going to buy Halo 5 or not, but I decided to take the plunge and just jump in and buy it, see what I think and whether I'm going to play it in the long term, which is something I'm still struggling to decide at the moment, and I'll get into that now in a bit later. So I bought Halo 5 and the gameplay you're seeing at the moment is just purely of SWAT, because SWAT is pretty much the only game mode that I like to play for the moment. I haven't tried Assault, I think is what it's called. I haven't tried that just yet, so I'm gonna try and get a few rounds of that in over the next while. But this is just a very quick first impressions video, just to let you guys know that I do have Halo 5 and what I think of it so far. Firstly, gameplay. I mean, I've played maybe 3 of the campaign missions. I'm not really sure where the story's going. I'm not really sure if I actually like the story, the whole 2 different perspectives from Locke and Chief. I'm not really sure about that. I'm going to give it more time though. I'm going to play the campaign a little bit longer just to see if I actually like the story, but at the moment I don't really like the direction that it's going in at the moment. Hopefully it does get better though, because I really want this story to be good. Multiplayer is probably the meat and bones really of this game. A lot of people like to play Halo for the story, but the vast majority of people like to play Halo for the multiplayer, which is completely understandable. So my first impressions strictly on the multiplayer is it's quite strange, to be honest. I'm not really sure what they're going for with this. Now bear in mind, the last Halo that I really played online was Halo Reach way back when. So it has changed quite a bit since then, and that's to be expected. What do I like about the game? I like the movement system. The movement it feels quite nice and fluid, which is, you know, it's to be expected I suppose from a game that's in the Halo series. I know it's not Bungie that are developing the game, it's more 343 that are developing it now, but it still feels like a Halo game. A little bit more leaning towards the Call of Duty style of movement, I suppose, but it's still unique enough to be Halo, and that's good for me. Weapons, I absolutely love the feel of the weapons as well, especially like, you know, the battle rifle and the Magnum pistol are just brilliant. I absolutely love using them. They're really fun to use, and hopefully I get to use more of the weapons going forward as well. I think I've used the assault rifle a couple of times, maybe. Yeah, I have. Oh sure, in the game obviously, yeah, in the story mode I definitely have, and it feels alright, but in multiplayer, definitely for me so far the highlights have been the Magnum and the battle rifle. Graphically, oh, this is a tough one, because I'm not overly impressed with the graphics of the game, I have to say. I don't think they're as amazing as they could be. Now, the cutscenes in the story mode are a different story altogether. They are phenomenal. Like they're obviously pre-rendered, but the graphics are just ridiculous. They're really good. But the in-game graphics, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what to make of them just yet. I don't think they're as good as they possibly could have been, which is, it's a disappointment to say the least. But sure, look, we'll deal with it. There is something weird as well that I've noticed in campaign and in multiplayer as well. When you're aiming at your enemies, they seem to move weird, is probably the only way I can put it. I know the game is in 60 frames per second, which is great, but the enemies sometimes don't seem to be moving at 60 frames per second, which is really strange, and it does put you off sometimes. I don't know if I have a specific video to show you exactly what I mean, but it is something that I have picked up on in both the campaign and in multiplayer online, which is not really acceptable to be honest. I mean, I'll take it in the campaign because it's not that important, but in multiplayer online, definitely, you know, your enemies should be moving smoothly and you should be able to track them and not have them glitch and twitch around the place, which is quite strange. Other than that, I mean, as I said, this is a quick first impressions video, just mainly to make sure that you guys know that I have Halo 5, let you know that I will be doing some videos on Halo 5. How many, I'm not really sure, depends on whether I like the game or not. But I am going to give it some more time. I'm going to do a full impressions video whenever I actually have put in the time that's needed to actually really fully evaluate the game. But that's pretty much it from me for today, guys. Thanks for watching. My name is Buckling1. I'll see you in the next video.